Farmhouse art journals, art projects, organized planner chic.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. Well, first, I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, you guys, I know this is not the typical video that you get from my channel, but I decided last year that I would do an annual Christmas home tour video because I love Christmas so much, and so I just want to share what I have done. My family and I moved here 2 years ago from Oklahoma to Arizona, and we didn't bring really hardly anything with us. We purged 95% of our belongings, and so we were really starting fresh with materials, and I didn't do very much at all last year. Well, really nothing the first year. Last year I started buying stuff, and I did a little bit of DIYs, but I started buying more stuff after Christmas, the day after Christmas. And so this year I'm on a really low spend, and so I had enough stuff that I bought after Christmas last year and that I DIY'd then, and I did a little bit of DIYing this year that I didn't need to buy really anything. I spent, I think, $6 on a few things to kind of wrap things up. Now, of course, I can do more, which I will definitely do next year and the year after that, because again, I love Christmas, but I want to show you what it looks like this year. All right, let's get to it. Okay, you guys, this is one of the few things that I have from last year. It's a DIY wreath that I made, and it looks different this year because the apartment complex where we live here in Arizona, we still own a house in Oklahoma that we're putting up for sale, but here in Arizona, the apartment complex repainted the door, or they repainted the whole complex, and it has this beautiful blue color that I love so much, and I think it makes the wreath really stand out. I made it out of cardboard. I cut a circle and then one in the middle, and then I glued toilet paper rolls, and I smashed the rolls. You know, I just pushed them in the middle to make them turn into a square shape, and then I hot glued them, and they're white, so they were already white. And if you're thinking toilet paper rolls are not normally white, they're brownish, well, the Walmart brand of toilet paper rolls are white. You know, the ones that for the extra soft and the ultra strong, they're white. At least they were whenever I made these. And then I hot glued them all around the wreath, and I hot glued Dollar Tree ornaments. So those ornaments were 2 for $1, the different bell ornaments, and then I think I glued separately some bells. I can't remember if they were separate or if they were part of those ornaments that you see on there, but they were 2 for $1, and maybe I added the bells as well. Don't remember for sure. And then the bow, I just hot glued the bow. That was a Dollar Tree bow as well. And then on the back, I just glued some ribbon to make it stay. And then I love the sound it makes when I open the door. Check this out. Okay, you guys, this is how the front foyer looks, and I did one DIY, and then the 2 things to the right and to the left, I had one last year and one the first year. So this DIY I did this year, it was originally just a 12 by 12 sheet from a paper pad that I got from Michael's last year, and I just took some scrap cardboard and I used Mod Podge to adhere to it to make it a lot denser so it would really hang as a wall hanging. And then I just hot glued ribbon on the back and hung it on a command hook, and I used some push pins, some gold push pins, to mark the different dates for the countdown to Christmas. And then I'm just going to use a piece of ribbon to tie around each little push pin, and I think it turned out cool. So here is just, I'm just covering up some minors, even though there are tons of babies in these pictures. Most of them have been adults for a long time now. But under that, I have a little wall hanging that I got from Dollar Tree last year. And of course, it was just $1, and it's perfect. I didn't have to hot glue anything. It already had the ribbon all on there. And I was careful because a lot of times those wooden pieces come in warped, but this one turned out perfect. It was perfect. And so I think it looks really good. Lots of red and green just right here in this entryway. And then to the other side is the one that I bought the first year. So here hanging, I'm going to get to it here in just a second, but here hanging on the coat closet, there it is a little thing. It's one of the maybe 5 things that I got the first year that we came here, and it just hangs on a doorknob. It did have 2 bells at the bottom on the left and the right originally, but I cut those off because one of them came off, and that way it's still good. I think it's so pretty. It's got a velvety material and a nice gold ribbon. And then this is my Christmas tree that I bought after Christmas last year, the day after at Walmart, and I think I may have spent $30. Now it may not look all that fantastic right now without the lights off, but I'm telling you, with the lights it looks incredible, and at least it does to me. It's very pretty, and it is a pre-lit tree. So at the bottom there, the tree skirt I got from the 99-cent only store this year for $2.49. I think it's really pretty, and everything that is on this tree is from the Dollar Tree, and all of those bulbs, the gold and silver and kind of champagne or whatever, rose gold, there it is with lights. They were 8 in a pack for $1 at Dollar Tree, and see, I think it looks so pretty with the lights and the ribbon. Everything was from Dollar Tree, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like, well, here in a second with the lights off. And that star I DIY'd this year, so the actual star was 2 for $1 from Dollar Tree. And then I just hot glued it with some ribbon from Dollar Tree on a toilet paper roll. And here's a closer look at what all of the little pieces from Dollar Tree look like. And they are just, I made sure that all of them were more than one single thing for $1, except for the berries. And I got the berries all last year. I got everything that is on this tree is from last year, except for that blue ribbon. So I did not buy any new ornaments for this year, which was awesome. And look, they're all so cute and original and unique. The little Hatter's hat. Yeah, the piece there, that was 2 for $1. The Peace and Joy were 2 for $1 last year. And again, those ornaments were 8 in a pack for $1. And I think I got maybe 6 or 7. I did buy quite a few of those packs last year to cover every possible place that I might want to put something. And then there is how it looks, nice and warm with the lights off. And I just love it. I know it's not a huge tree, but I think it works for the space and for where we're living right now. Yeah, and those 2 little trees right there, I started to put lights on them, but I thought it would just kind of look too weird and kind of look lopsided with the big tree. But I got those last year at the 99-cent only store, and I believe they were $2.49 each. And then here is our little TV stand, since we don't have a fireplace, and those are all the stockings which I got. I didn't buy any of those this year at all as well. The ones that have names on them actually came from Oklahoma. We did bring those with us, and the other 2 that don't, I bought last year from the 99-cent only store. And I also bought these stocking holders from the 99-cent store. I got all of them. Well, I got 4 of them last year, and I got 2 this year. I got the 2 that say peace this year because my mom and my niece are coming. My son is coming from college as well, but my mom and my niece are coming this year, and I wanted to make sure I had something to hang their stockings on. And then this is just a tray that I put together. So the tray itself is actually a fall themed tray, and all I did is I put a placemat in it, and I made the placemat myself, and I'll tell you about that when we get to the dining table. And then I have sitting on top of it just a Walmart, no, I think it's Dollar Tree plate that I already had, and then a 99-cent, no, Walmart bowl that's sitting on top of it. The candies came from the Dollar Tree. I did buy those this year. That candle was from my husband for Valentine's Day last year, and then that tree I got from Aaron Brothers, which is a store that I used to work as a part-time manager. And then this year my daughter and I we DIY'd these 2 signs that are hanging up on either side of some original art that I created last year. And it's one side says, "Unto us a child is born," and the other side says, "And for unto us a son is given. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given," which is from Isaiah. But my daughter, you'll see when you look at the other one that my daughter, she did the lettering for me and the doodle, the art, and I don't know where her mind was, but she put Josiah, so we'll have to fix that. She is a senior in college with a lot of credit hours this semester, so her mind could have been anywhere. But I think it looks so pretty. And so this is just a aerial view of what the living room is looking like right now for Christmas. And I am happy this year. I'm definitely going to add some things next year. I'm going to do some pillows and who knows what else, but this is how it looks right now. And that lamp is just there for enough light. Okay, and this is the patio. I did a couple of things. So I added which I bought last year, was this bell that's hanging there on a command hook from Dollar Tree. And I know it's dark right here because of the time of day and the lighting on the patio. We're on the 3rd floor. It'll clear up here in a minute depending on where I'm standing. And then I just put some greenery that I got from Dollar Tree. Actually, I got that from Dollar Tree this year. And then the bow was last year. And then the ornaments are some of those ornaments that I bought, the 8 to a pack last year. And then that's just where the cord plugs up so that the lights can show up at night. And then this is what the dining table looks like. And I had a white, I believe I had a white tablecloth last year, but the blue is what's always on the table now since then. And I like the way that it all looked together, so I'm really happy with it. I didn't buy anything at all new for this dining table this year. I had all of these things last year. It's just arranged just a tiny bit differently. So the placemats were from a big tablecloth that I bought at Dollar General last year and cut up and then used framers tape around the edges to make placemats. And then the napkins were a pair of pajamas that I bought last year at Family Dollar, and I cut them up because they're fleece and made napkins out of those. And then the little mirrors, kind of the star looking, sun looking mirrors there, came from Dollar Tree, and so did the candle holders that are sitting, the votive holders that are sitting on top of them, and the little votives all came from Dollar Tree last year. The glass candle holders I got from a thrift store, local thrift store called Other Mothers last year. The candles came from Dollar Tree last year. The placemat came from Dollar Tree last year. And that silver table runner came from Dollar General last year. The lantern came from the 99-cent only store for $4.99 the year before. And the 2 little things on either side, the little trees, were from the 99-cent only store last year as well. And in the kitchen, all I did was put this greenery up with some Dollar Tree Christmas ornaments, and those ornaments were the 8 for $1 that I've been mentioning. And that greenery came in accidentally in something that I bought at Goodwill this year in the spring. I was getting some flowers, and it also happened to have some really high quality greenery in there. And so I just used some twist ties for all my greenery on the patio and in the kitchen to tie the ornaments. And I just save my twist ties that come whenever I buy bread or something from the store, which I don't. I try to be more zero waste now, but my church, when I get something from them, you know, it's always in plastic. So yeah. And then I can't show you my office in detail because it's being renovated. I've been changing it up several months now in preparation for a big reveal in January, but I can show you these 2 things that are in my office under some of my artwork, and that is a tree that I got last year at Goodwill, and then I just used some Dollar Tree glitter paint pink to paint it pink, and that's a Noel sign I got from Aaron Brothers actually I guess it would have been the year before, at 90% off. And this is all that we've done in our bedroom. And so this is the entertainment center area. This is the tree that I made
last year. Yeah, I made it last year before Christmas, and I made it out of Dollar Tree poster board that I shaped into a cone. I did 2 of those and taped them and made this tree, and then it's just sitting on top of a container for storage that we have, and I wrapped a cranberry towel around it, and at the top is a Dollar Tree big ribbon. And then to the right of the television is this joy stand thing that I got from Aaron Brothers year before last at 90% off, and then $1 after Christmas was that little tree, and then that little votive that has light on it came from Dollar Tree last year, and so did that little actually from the 99-cent only store came the little it's like a dish rack thing that you dry dishes on that's red. And then I just tied some Dollar Tree ribbon that I bought this year. It's red around the curtains, our blackout curtains in our bedroom. And it's real dark right there. I couldn't get better light. But yeah, it's just tied around there. And then this is all I did on the nightstand by my side of the bed. I used some 99-cent store placemat and a little bowl I already had, and some Dollar Tree candy, and a 99-cent only store tree there to the left. I intended to make a pillow out of the 2 placemats, but I just didn't have time in time for this video. But yeah, and that's how cute it is. Isn't that adorable? I think it is so cute. And I think that is it for the bedroom. That's all we did in our bedroom. And then this is all I did in the bathroom. I had this little table running that I got from Dollar Tree last year or the year before. And I have this glass jar that I got from the 99-cent only store forever ago just to hold pasta in it. But what I put in there is I dried some fruits, some lemons and oranges in the oven. And then I just put some Dollar Tree candy stacked on top of that. And then that little candle and the little fake votive came from Dollar Tree last year. And then I just have a red towel hanging on the towel rack. And that's it. Now, in my daughter's bathroom, I did a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. I put some stuff on the sink, and I put this sign, which I'll show you a little bit better, on the wall, because my mom and my son and my daughter and all of them will be using this bathroom 99% of the time for the holidays. And that's just a different view. And so here is how that setup is. I bought those 2 snowmen year before last from the 99-cent only store. They're really nice. They stand up really well, and they're almost like a paperweight, but they're soft, but they have really good mass. And what I love about them is that they look like they actually have carrots for noses and buttons for eyes, which I think is just adorable, especially with their little fake scarves. They're just so cute to me. And then I also got that tree from the 99-cent only store the year before last as well. So cute. And then this sign I got from Aaron Brothers the year before last for 90% off, and I love it. It is so nice. It's got great weight to it. It is wooden, and it has these hooks so you can hang it on the wall with nails, but I didn't want to do that since it's just for the season, so I tied the ribbon to the hooks, tied it into a couple of knots, and then hung it on a command hook. It does stick out from the wall a little bit, but I think that kind of gives it character, so I like it. And that is really everything that we have done this year.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. All of my subscribers get an additional discount from my Organized Planner Chic Etsy shop, and that discount is in the description below. And in my shop, I make vegan traveler's notebooks and traveler's notebook accessories for all TNs, vegan or not. I might make bullet journal title pages for the different months, the art for that. I also make printable stickers and journaling cards, and I recently made a Faux Benici free printable so you can make your own Hobonichi Faux Benici. Also, I have 2 different Facebook groups. One is called Organized Planner Chic Crew, and that's for anyone in the world, and we do frequent giveaways and gift exchanges. And then if you live in the Phoenix Metro, check out our Facebook as well, which is called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ, and there we meet in person once a month and have lots of planner fun. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. And until next time, happy planning!